I miss you guys so much. So I thought I would come on here every day and read you guys a story just so get back into the swing of things, okay? So today I want to review one of our reading strategies, okay? Asking questions. So good readers ask questions to help them understand what they're reading. So we've done this before. I made my own, but we have one hanging up in our library in our classroom. So it's important to look for who's in the story, what they're doing. Okay, maybe they're reading a book or in the car or playing baseball, where they are, where the setting is, and when it is. So sometimes it's during the day, at night, or what kind of time frame. Okay, so we're gonna think about this while we're reading. So I picked out a book. It's called A Letter to Amy, okay? And it's by Ezra Jackson Keats. So I picked this story because we were reading about weather right before we left, right? Okay, so look at this picture. What does that tell us? Think about it. So you know what I see? I see the dark clouds and it looks like lightning. Ooh, kind of looks like a storm, right? And he's wearing a raincoat and a rain hat. So it must be raining in the story. All right, let's see. I'm writing a letter to Amy. I'm inviting her to my party, Peter announced. Why don't you just ask her? You didn't write to anybody else, said his mother. Peter stared at the sheet of paper for a while and said, well, this is sort of special. Okay, so let's think about it. Who's in the story? So there's the boy, Peter, and then his mother. He folded the letter quite a few times, put it in an envelope, and sealed it. Now I'll mail it, he said. What did you write? His mother asked. Will you please come to my birthday party, Peter? You should tell her when to come. So he wrote on the back of the envelope, it is this Saturday at 2 o'clock. Now I'll mail it. Put a stamp on it. He did, and he started to leave. Wear your raincoat. It looks like it's going to rain. He put it on and said, it looks like it's going to rain. You better stay in, Willie, and ran out to mail his letter. Okay, so there's another character in the story, right? His dog, Willie. Okay, so there's Peter, and then his dog, Willie. Walking to the mailbox, Peter looked at the sky. Dark clouds raced across it like wild horses. He glanced up at Amy's window. She wasn't there. Only Pepe, her parrot, sat peering down. Willie, didn't I tell you to stay home? Look, the dog. Uh-oh. All right, so let's stop for a minute. Okay, so can we answer some of these questions? We know who's in the story, right? There's Peter and his mom and then the dog, Willie. Okay. What is he doing? What's Peter doing? Do you remember? It's kind of tough without you guys telling me the answers. So what is he doing? He's trying to mail his letter to his friend, right? He wants to invite her to a birthday party. Okay, so we can answer a lot of questions already. Where is he? He was outside, right? He's outside right now, and then he was at his house. Okay, when? When is it? It kind of looks like nighttime because it's dark out, right? But that can happen when a storm happens. So, I'm going to guess it's during the day because I don't think his mom would let him out if it was nighttime, right? Probably. Peter thought, what will the boys say when they see a girl at my party? Suddenly, there was a flash of lightning and a roar of thunder. A strong wind blew the letter right out of his hand. Uh-oh, I wonder what's going to happen. I hope he gets it back. Peter chased the letter. He tried to stop it with his foot, but it blew away. Then it flew high into the air. What do you think? Do you think he's going to get it? I hope so. and landed, skipping across a hopscotch game. The letter blew his way and that way. Peter chased it this way and that way. He could not catch it. My goodness. Big drops of rain began to fall. Just then, somebody turned the corner. It was Amy. She waved to him. The letter flew right towards her. She mustn't see, or the surprise will be spoiled. They both ran for the letter. Okay, so we have another who, right? We have another character. It's Amy. In his great hurry, Peter bumped into Amy. He caught the letter before she could see it. Phew! Quickly, he stuffed the letter into the mailbox. He looked for Amy, but she had run off crying. Uh-oh. I wonder why Amy ran off crying. Let's look back. What just happened? Oh, yeah, they bumped into each other, and then just look where she fell. Right in the puddle. That would make me sad, too. Would it make you sad? Yeah. So I understand why she ran off. All right, but he put it in the mailbox. That's how you mail things. You put a letter into the mailbox. And the mailman's going to pick it up and send it to our house. Now, she'll never come to my party, Peter thought. He saw his reflection in the street. It looked all mixed up. So he's looking at himself in the puddle. When Peter got back to his house, his mother asked, "Did you mail your letter?" "Yes," he said sadly. Saturday came at last. Everybody arrived but Amy. "Shall I bring cake out now?" his mother asked. "Let's wait a little," said Peter. "Now, bring it out now," chanted the boys. "All right," Peter said slowly. "Bring it out now." Why do you think he's so sad? You think it might be because Amy didn't come yet? Maybe. Just then the door opened. In walked Amy with her parrot. "A girl, ugh," said Eddie. "Happy birthday, Peter," said Amy. "Happy birthday, Peter," repeated the parrot. Peter's mom brought him the cake. She had baked and lit the candles. Everyone sang. "Make a wish," cried Amy. "Wish for a truck full of ice cream," shouted Eddie. "A store full of candy and no stomachache." But Peter made his own wish, and he blew out all the candles at once. The end. All right, so what do I always do? Thumbs up if you liked it, kinda, or thumbs down if you didn't like it. Okay, I liked it. All right, so now what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to think about our asking questions. Did that help us understand the story? Because we knew who and we knew what they were doing. We knew where they were and we knew when it happened, right? So this helps us understand the story, which is a great skill that good readers do, okay? Good readers ask questions to understand the stories. So what I want you to do right now is to find a book in your house, whether it might not be a Just Right book, right? Because some of the times we only have those at school, but that's okay. I want you guys to find a book. And if it's too hard, that's okay. You can just practice looking at the pictures. Remember, you can make up a story in your head about what you think the pictures are about. You could practice sounding out the words, okay? You could have an adult help you read it, okay? And remember, do you remember reader's respect? Okay, when we have reader's respect, we go right to our spot, we take out our book, we read quietly and nicely. We stay in one spot, right? So we stay focused, and you read the whole time. Okay, so I think in class we were up to about 15 minutes. So why don't you ask an adult to try to set a timer for 15 minutes, okay? And if the adult's not near you, that's okay. You can just time it out, read a couple books, okay? But you should be able to read for 15 minutes, okay? And I want you guys to practice asking questions while you read the book, okay? So think about who's in the story, the characters, what they're doing, where they are, and when it takes place, okay? All right, you can do it. Have fun.